You can buy anything at a fair, not just livestock. If a man lives at the end of a boreen in the heart of the country, the day of the fair is an occasion for making 100 small purchases. There would be provisions for a start and maybe fuel, a new scissors for the wife, sweets for the young ones, and maybe a rattle for the child. You might even buy a suit for the eldest lad if the day had gone well, or a length of cloth for the lady to sew a dress. Whatever it would be brought home wrapped in brown paper. And the more parcels are tied up, the more exciting will be the untying. Often the paper will be soggy with rain, or even stout, but the opening of the parcels is awaited all day at the home farm, and it's a poor man that will bring nothing.
I don't give a dog's ditty about cash today, tell you the truth.
Try your skill and win a china bowl. The business is done and it's time to unwind.
Money is only a passport from one lousy public house to the other. If you have enough wood, you can kiss any man's wife. If you have none, you can get 3 months. Straighten yourself up, Jack. Hold up your head now. Look like a bloody man.
Plans for the evening, maybe?
I wonder now, ma'am, would you be free tonight?
It's near the end of trading now, and things are going cheap. Nearly time to start for home. Our men will go the way they came, one on foot, the other going ahead with the bicycle to bring home early news of the day's events. Now there's a tempting sight. I wonder now, out of the day's take, would he notice the price of a hat? The men who have been buying will have to use their ingenuity to find a means of transport. The big buyers will have their trucks and trailers. But if it's only a sheep or a calf, well, it's not hard to find room. The Angelus, and a man prays briefly. A reflex action of someone whose mind for the moment is still on more worldly things. By 6 o'clock, when the Angelus rings again, the same streets will be deserted. Men are gathering in little knots, some outside the bank where they wait for the dealers to come out and pay them. And the payout, slow and deliberate as tradition has decreed. Perhaps it's this same slowness that will mean the end of fairs in an age when leisure will have no place. It all went quietly enough. There was a time when one of these men would hardly have been enough to keep the peace. A time when a fair day in the west of Ireland was like Roundup Day in a wilder west than this. But that's past now. And soon the image of a fair day will be no more than something for old men to conjure for their children. The stories will be coloured by repetition and by failing memories, and the chances are that the young people listening to tales of fairs they never knew will not feel that anything has been missed. And it will not be easy to tell them the truth of what has been lost, any more than it is easy even now to describe that elusive alchemy which for one golden day in every month held the secret of turning boys into men and men into boys.